Today's episode brought to you by
Motor City Toy Store. There's Nick.
Knerdout! Oh, look what happened to Kaylee.
Who's
Kaylee.
Yeah.
Welcome to another episode of Knerdout.
Knerdout!
I'm your host, Randy. This is Brian. Here to bring you lots of toy news. Actually, it's been a pretty crazy, busy week. We're just going to dive right into it. This was Happy Father's Day, by the way, to everyone. This weekend was actually Botcon weekend, but what happened was it was also Tokyo Toy Show, and I think Tokyo Toy Show just trumped Botcon news because I have much more interest in the quality to car products than the mediocre Hasbro products. Sorry, Hasbro, but that's the way it is. And I just wanted to get right into it. They announced we'll start Tokyo Toy Fair. Announced Masterpiece Ironhide. You giving it a thumbs up?
I'm giving it a thumbs up. I like it.
I'll be honest with you. I was spending a lot of time looking at it last night, and I watched the video. There's a video of it, and I was looking at it, and I like the scale. It's actually probably closer to Soundwave scale. Mm-hmm. I have some issues with it. I think it looks a little soft, a step closer to animated style than the other ones do. The other ones look like a good mixture. I think this one is a little too soft for me. I mean, you didn't think it was too anime?
I don't know. I really enjoyed the hell out of it.
Really?
I'm excited to own it.
It
does look a little soft.
Yeah.
It does. But I mean, that's the direction they're going in. You know, I mean, look at Star Saber. Soft.
Yeah, but
right?
Star Saber. No, I don't think Star Saber. I think Star Saber's from a different series, so it's harder to really grip onto that concept. But I think Smokescreen is a good example. I think Smokescreen had so many animated elements to it that it's sort of, I don't know, I guess I didn't like it that much.
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah, he did come off very animated. He's distorted in ways of metal.
Yeah,
like his face, you know.
But even if you look at the Ironhide, and I'm being bitchy here, I get it. But if you look at the Ironhide, there's a lack of detail, lines in the leg area and that big diamond crotch. I mean, normally I approve of a diamond crotch, but this one, I don't know, man. I think the head sculpt is also you know what it reminds me of? And it's the same designer. The original Masterpiece Starscream. He was the designer who did the first
Starscream.
The first
Starscream.
Yeah, I think so. You remember they switched back to him?
Yeah, you know what else he did? Macross.
Oh,
everything,
really?
Everything. The SDF-1.
He's good, but
he's the best.
That Starscream had, the very first Masterpiece Starscream had, I hated the face of that. And this Ironhide is sort of reminding me of I don't know. I'll be honest with you.
I didn't know he designed it.
Yeah, because they switched. They switched the designers, and aesthetically, I think the pictures, the tracks, and everything looks great. But I don't know. I think I'm a little on the fence about Ironhide, but I think that there's still there's a lot to be seen there.
And they're selling out too, because the whole thing is people will buy it just because he designed it. But he has dedicated.
People will buy it because they like Transformers Masterpiece.
Well, yeah,
I don't think they're buying it because of the design.
There's really?
Really?
I have his books.
Really?
Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
But honestly, I probably would be one of those. If I didn't like Masterpiece,
really,
I'd buy it. I'd be like, it's
all right.
Kyle Murray's on design. I'd buy it. You know?
I mean, that's cool and everything. I don't think it looks bad. I just think that
I didn't know it was him. I still like it. I like it.
I got some issues with it. I like the height and I like the accessories. I like the fact that it comes with that additional, what would you call that?
The sled?
The sled.
Which is weird.
Right.
Yeah.
It is weird, but I kind of like that. I like the height. I just think that maybe it looks detail-wise a little bit too soft. Not enough lines on it. But again, I'm excited for it. As soon as pre-orders go up, Motor City Toy Store, I'll pre-order it, and I'm excited, but I'm a little nervous at the same time. They also announced the 20th anniversary, and I think it was the 20th anniversary.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Masterpiece Beast Wars.
Bullshit! I hate it.
All right, let me start.
You and Dave Lukowski can have your day, have your pound of flesh. I hate Beast Wars.
Our pound of flesh.
Yes. I dramatically don't like them.
Beast Wars was what really got me into Transformers.
I know.
Foremost. That show was awesome. I loved collecting the toys. I had a great time collecting the toys. and I am perfectly excited for a Beast Wars masterpiece. However, with that said, the pictures that they did show of that Optimus Prime, I don't think that that's a finished piece, because it looked just wrong.
If it's made out of solid gold and transforms itself in 100,000 steps with a touch of a button, I won't want it.
You will buy it, though.
I know I won't buy it.
You will, really.
I don't want it. I mean, Beast Wars, here's my thing with Beast.
Right.
They might be cool,
Uh-huh.
but don't push them as Transformers on me. You know what? They are so far off the beaten path that I can't relate with them.
Are they really that far off the beaten path?
They are. I like Bayformers.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, and those aren't good. I know they're bad.
Speaking of Bayformers, I watched Age of Extinction again, and I just want to touch base on it. That is perhaps one of the worst things I've ever seen. But going back to Beast Wars,
it's closer to the source material than Beast Wars.
No, I don't
think it is. I
disagree.
Hate Beast Wars. I don't like robots turning into animals.
You know what? If they wouldn't have come out with Beast Wars, the Transformers brand would have gone a good 5-10 years of nothing, because it was stale. It was stale. Beast Wars was refreshing. It was perhaps the best. Like,
it made me get out of robot. I'm like, I don't like robots anymore. I don't like.
I just don't like robots anymore.
No, but I didn't like Transformers. I'm like, whoa. Dude, I wouldn't buy them.
You know what? The show was good.
You and Dave tried to make me like them. And I don't mean in a bad way. But it's friends who tried to make me like it, and I couldn't like it.
You do like Bayformers, and you do like Transformers Prime, which is, I'm sorry, that's
Prime is okay.
That is a dull show.
Good. It's dull, but it's good.
Yeah, Beast Wars, I'm a big fan. I will say, I think that they should stick with G1 for a while, because they have been moving so slow releasing the G1 figures. I wouldn't mind them just getting through it. But with that said, if this looks great, I think the original Beast Wars Optimus Primal was a great figure, and it probably is dated now, but judging by the picture that they showed, looks a little lackluster. But I'm excited to see what it is.
I don't need Optimus Prime.
I think if it's good, it might even bring Dave Lukowski out of retirement, and he might actually buy it.
Yeah, you know what?
He might.
Wow,
he might do
That's like parting the Red Sea as far as toys
go. That would be. He might actually.
I want to see that.
Buy a toy. But I think you will buy it. I think you're going to eat your words.
I probably will.
Yeah,
I mean, but I'll be pissed.
Yeah,
I will be pissed. But I'm
loyal.
You are
pissed.
I am pissed, but I'm loyal. I'll buy it. You know.
Yeah.
And bitch about it.
I would like to see. I'm excited to see these, and I do want Masterpiece Beast Wars, but I think they're moving so slow on the G1 stuff that maybe they should move a little faster. Get a couple more G1s. Like, let's get a Jazz out there. Let's get a Mirage out there. Let's get an Inferno out there.
Get an Ironhide out there.
Yeah. I keep going back to it, and I got to be honest. I think it's the first masterpiece that I was truly like, other than Smokescreen because it was just a retool, that I'm truly like, I really hope I like this more than I am, because at this point
I think it's gonna look better in person.
I think you're right.
Like, when it has real paint on it, and it's like a.
I think you're right. Like I said, I'm not sitting here gonna say, oh, it sucks, because I don't think it sucks. I do think it's by the pictures, it's stepping in the wrong direction. But that was exciting news, and far more exciting than Botcon. Now, we were going to go to Botcon, but we did not go. It is my wonderful daughter Zoe's birthday, and I kind of got some heat for potentially missing her birthday party to go to Botcon. So you do what you got to do, and we missed Botcon. But they did show some pictures, and I think the most noticeable.
Botcon looked pretty boring.
It looked pretty boring.
Like, I was like, sort of, that's it.
Yeah, that is it. It did, you know, but
Stylings.
You know why? Yeah, you know why Botcon is boring now? It's because Hasbro is dividing the collector community and the mainline stuff. Like they're dividing them. Like, there was a time when the mainline was a high quality product where collectors wanted those, but now, like, I don't want to be a complete dick, but that Robots in Disguise toys, they're for children.
Yeah,
like,
they're junk.
And toys should be for children. But Hasbro's like basically saying, like, we're gonna do stuff for collectors, and then we're gonna do this chintzy high price stuff.
Children should have to step it up. Yeah, and be a little bit more advanced.
We were.
It's like a generation's figure is fine for
absolutely. And even if you didn't like Beast Wars, like, you could at least say that the toys were of high quality materials, complex transformation. But you know, I even like
Roadbuster would have been sweet as a kid. For a kid,
Oh,
that toy is perfect for a kid.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're all perfect for a kid. They're
just
fun.
the plastics they're using. So the thing is Hasbro's separating those worlds, and like, there's no reason why. Like, I mean, even the like I think back to like what was it, like 2002 or something, when Transformers Cybertron series. I know you weren't into it then, but the toys were like of a good quality, and a collector could enjoy them, and that's what they were getting. But now they're like saying, collector, you get Combiner Wars or Generations. Children, you get this robots. How about togetherness? You know, let's bring the world together in Transformers. But anyways, they showed Skylings, and
I've been saying it forever.
I
long one forever.
I think Skylings was probably like the least interesting G1 Transformer ever. He had no robot mode. Like, I mean, except for he was like a robotic bird. Was that what he was?
Yeah.
I will say, I saw pictures of the new Skylings, and I'm digging it. I think it's refreshing.
I like Ravage, though.
I do like Ravage, but I like Ravage like because he was like an accessory. He wasn't like he wasn't like
the Final Tech one.
Yeah, but they made him a robotic beast. Like, he wasn't. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. The second one. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but it was like.
And I used the word Final Tech.
Yeah, you did. It was an alternator. You're just.
Oh, it was an alternator?
Yeah, because they never came out with the Final Tech Ravage Cougar or whatever. But I'm excited for Skylings. I gotta say, it's kind of refreshing. They also showed Bruticus, which look cool, but like, what is it? It's just another. Just another like.
Defense or repaint,
isn't it? Yeah, they're just putting on more limbs and repainting and retooling. Like, did you see all
Good for them, though.
Yeah,
you know what? It gives us something sort of new, and I'll buy it. I say that. I'll buy it if I can find it.
Yeah, that's true.
Everywhere
or if they don't raise the prices to $20 a figure.
Yeah.
I think that their Combiner Wars has actually, I think, been rather successful in the sense that they're retooling, giving you a few new molds, and everything is interchangeable and fun, and I don't mind buying some of these retooled ones if they work. There's I think the Skylings is a combiner of like Hound and Prowl, and they're just, you know, they're
weird.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's fine. Like, they're fine. Like, I feel like you could pick and choose on those. Combiner Wars is good. Saw more Devastator, and looks great. Did you see that in Japan? Yeah. The Tokyo Toy Fair, they actually announced some kind of going backwards, but I guess they're actually retooling like half of the individual robots to make them look better. You know, you can always count.
Is it out yet?
No, but like, you know, they're taking the original tools of like the Devastator like robots and giving like elbow joints.
So there's gonna be a Devastator version too.
Yeah, there's gonna be like a Takara version.
Because that thing's already packed. It's already on the boat.
It is.
I would imagine.
I'm in it.
I'll buy the original one, and then I'll have to buy the Takara.
Do you buy the Takara one? I mean. I think so.
Maybe
right.
If it's different enough.
That's right. I'll have Nick reserve one for me. I'll force him to give me a super special deal. I don't know that he can do that, but I think you're right. Other than that, like, I think Botcon was just a bunch of useless repaints, but I think the Combiner Wars is a successful line, but I do wish that they could combine the mainline children toy line with a collector friendly line. Don't separate the world. Let's all come together as one. Yeah. But anything else you have to say about Botcon?
No, just get to this stuff.
All right.
I'm looking at it, and
you haven't even played. I'm
dying to hear.
I'm going to start right away with the Funko stuff. I was at a toy show yesterday, and I found the T2s straight off the back of a truck, probably a stolen truck, and I bought a set of them. And you know, I get in not fights, but Andy and I go back and forth because he constantly has to mock Funko in every way possible, and I defend him. And I'm not gonna say that Funko is always a hit. It's not. It's hit or miss. But these T2s, dude, are a total miss. They look awful. Did you look at them, dude?
Well, I love the Sour Patch Kid.
Yeah, what's up with this one? They literally took the T1000. Yeah, if you touch it, you're gonna get sparkles all over you. And they literally just like spray painted. It looks like a Sour Patch Kid. It's terrible. This was, I think it's a Toys R Us exclusive, but this is no good. They're taking a step backwards. Also, the package of this these the T2s. They're not hitting with me. I didn't have one to. I'll take a picture of it. But there's something wrong about them. They just don't have the same aesthetic as the other ones do. Funko, you know, they take some steps forward and then some step backward, and the T2 line is awful. I kind of like the John Connor, and I really like the shiny T800 Arnold. He's so shiny.
Why is he shiny?
Dude, I think he's in like some pleather or something.
Yeah, he's like S&M.
Yeah,
Arnold.
yeah, totally,
Back in the day.
totally. But it's kind of Andy, you win this battle. Funko kind of blew it on that. But to go in the opposite spectrum, I spent a lot of money. I found
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
These look a hell of a lot better than Black Series.
Yes. Well, we're gonna get to that.
You get to it, man.
I'm
just
sorry.
saying,
No.
I just wanted to throw that out.
Yeah,
Just right here before anything said.
I'm glad you said that. I got the Firefly and the Rocketeer. Go like the Funko Legacy figures, and I like pretty much bought them all in one swoop. Like I just went crazy.
Yeah, you went nuts.
I went nuts, man.
I got some texts like, what the
I know.
fuck,
I like Firefly. I'm a fan of the show, and I always wanted a high quality Rocketeer figure. The only Rocketeer figure they made was that like bendy one in the
I remember that
in the 90s. That was it. That's all we got. And Funko, they pretty much nailed it. This Legacy figure, I mean, it's super posable, like flight gear. They even put like a piece of bubble gum on the back of the backpack, like from when it was repaired in the movie.
Oh wow, yeah. That's pretty sweet.
Now, it doesn't really look like Billy Campbell that much, but it's good enough.
I really want to pay for that.
Yeah, $20. This I gotta say, this
pretty decent.
It is. It might be the toy of the year, action figure of the year. That's probably taking a step too far, but it's great. Like,
feels better than a Black figure.
Yes.
You know? I mean,
yes,
it's like these are roughly the same outfit. Not even close, but the same material.
Yeah,
leather, and this one looks way more real.
IG-88 kind of blows, man.
Yeah.
Like, I know that he's a robot and stuff, but like his feet look like they're like off size.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
They don't
Are
have
they warped or
no, that's just how it is. Like, he's kind of weak. Like, he's kind of rubbery and kind of jangly. I'm very disappointed. The Leia Bausch is okay, but I was talking to you about the Leia Bausch. Like, do the colors look a little too clean?
Yeah, like she looked beat up in the movie.
Yeah,
like
I think they're a little too clean.
They got to get these guys to paint that.
Yeah, maybe.
But that'd be like $40 because it's Hasbro.
It shouldn't be though. Like,
they'll make it for it's Hasbro.
Yeah.
An extra paint at $5.
Yeah,
like, they're dicks.
I'm a bit disappointed. I really do. I really do think that the Leia Bausch is a good sculpt and everything. It's just like I think that they need a little bit more. You are distracting the hell out of me. No, play. No, that's not what you're doing. I'm just like
I'm talking about it.
The Fireflies though are great. They're really posable. Now there is one flaw. I do like. There's two Janes. There's the previews exclusive Jane with hat. And then the regular one. I actually like the previous exclusive one. I think it adds more personality.
Yeah, I don't like his face sculpt. Without
really?
It doesn't look like him.
You don't think so?
The hair's like,
I think it looks like him.
I like that one.
I do like this one better.
It looks more like
the previous exclusive is better. There is one problem. There are Firefly fans who are committed, and then there are one who are like, oh, I'll get one figure. If you're going to get one, who are you going to get? You're going to get Mel, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's the main character.
The average person is going to get Mel. He happens to be the worst one of the assortment, and I actually bought him, and you know, I was all excited. I saved him for last.
But he looks the most like the actor.
You think so?
His face is
way better. Does look pretty good.
Jane's.
He's a little small, but he was the last. Like I bought them all, and I was opening them one by one, and I figured I'd save Mel for the very end, and I broke the knee immediately. Now I had heard that there were some issues with quality control. They use these like clear plastic pegs. And I broke the first one, and I was pretty pissed. I mean, no one wants to break a toy, and especially something that you were excited for, you were trying to find, you finally found them. So I did break it, and I loaded the kids up in the car, and we went right back up to Toys R Us, and I did find one more. It was weird. Toys R Us, they've been on my shit list lately, but like, I went to return it and bought it like an hour earlier, and when I returned, they said, well, did you use a sale card? I'm like, I used my like rewards card, and they're like, well, you're gonna have to pay 86 cents. And I'm like, I know. I'm like, I've got to pay 86 cents for what? And they're like, well, for returning it because you got a discount. I'm like, listen, I was here an hour ago. I'm
Yeah.
not paying 86 cents because your product is broken. I was pissed. And she's like, all right, calm down, sir. And I got worked up. I was like, I am not paying 86 cents. Let me talk to a manager. So she calls her manager and talks back and forth. And like, I was like, I just thought that was ridiculous. Why would you pay
86 cents to return a broken toy? No, pay me the 86 cents. I have to go out of my way to get something that works.
I said to her, I said, you know what? You're gonna have to give me $1.20 for my gas cost. Yeah. And she's like, all right, sir, no worries, go ahead. And I'm like, yeah, you bet your ass, go ahead. Like, that's unbelievable.
First, you should get a discount.
Yeah,
for that, not pay more.
I mean, how insulting is that to ask a customer who was in there an hour earlier to pay?
They're going to be out of business soon.
They are.
That's a sign of going out of business.
Well, it's rough. Toys R Us has been nothing but disappointment. Actually, though, I will say they have been stocking the like collectors products, so that's good.
Yeah, but you know what? They don't carry Transformers. I mean,
when they do, a deluxe is $20.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, they don't carry Transformers. They're at Walmart first. They're at Target first. I mean, they're everywhere first. So they don't carry anything. And it's like, what's the point of me going here? I've been pissed too because I've been looking for Ultra Magnets a little bit. You know? And it's like, okay, I get it. It might be hard to find. But there's no reason that it shouldn't be at Toys R Us now.
I agree.
Reviews of it. Technically, it's out. It's on websites. You can order it from Walmart, Big Bad Toy Store, Amazon. I mean, my friends have it.
Right.
And it's like, I can't get this at Toys R Us? Really?
Right.
And I know it hasn't sold out. They just don't get it.
No.
And it's like, what's the point? What is the point of you calling yourselves Toys R Us?
Being a specialty store and not
get the shit.
Get the shit.
And I paid more for it. You know, if it were there and I knew it was going to be
But you shouldn't have to, though, because they're a specialty store. They should have discount. Right. No, it's definitely frustrating when you go to Toys R Us and you don't find it. But, you know, with that said, I was happy to find the Rocketeers and everything. And
I think I want to start being the mail order guy and just say screw in the whole, like brick and mortar thing. I mean, I want to support brick and mortar.
I do too,
but if I can't get what I want, you know,
And you know what the thing is I enjoy the thrill of the hunt.
Me too.
I like to go to the toy store,
but I hate the defeat of the hunt.
No, I agree.
You know,
if you're gonna go out hunting for something and you know it's out. It'd be nice that if like you go 1 out of 3 stores and actually find something you're looking
how
for.
many texts have I sent you? Going to Walmart. Yeah. And you probably were a little bit excited. Nope.
Yeah, nothing.
Let down.
And you know, I do want to credit Andy. Thank you for offering to let us borrow your Ultra Magnus.
He wouldn't have got it back out again.
No. That's the thing is like he offered to let us review it, and like normally I would do that. That's great, like to save myself $40 and like. But the thing is I want to buy the item and I want to add it to the collection. And I know that if he let me, Andy, if I borrowed it from you, I would probably not buy it. And I'm not saying because it's bad or it's good. It's just that like once you like, I want the glory of finding it, opening it up, and playing with it. Some toys I don't need to do that with, but I do want the Ultra Magnus. I want to be like, I found it, and then you know come home and open it up. Like I do want that glory. But going back, Firefly are great. This is a good set of Firefly toys. Like, they need to come out with one more assortment, and then you've got the Firefly figures to pretty much
summer.
See a little Nara.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the only Firefly set you'll ever need to own.
And the masculine, pretty doctor boy. You know?
You like.
I know all the girls love that guy.
Really?
Oh, he's hot. I think. Yeah. Like, ooh, I watched Firefly for the doctor. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Sexy.
I didn't know
I'll bet he is. I don't know.
I think Brian's got a little man crush on Simon.
Hey. You know, is that his name? Simon?
I think Simon.
Simon.
I liked his character in the show quite a bit.
I did too. I thought he was cool.
I think if you're gonna pick one of them, first of all, I hate to say it, but Mel is gonna. If you get Mel and only get Mel, you're gonna think this line kind of is lackluster because he does fall short. But I think Washburn is a great one. The Zoe is good, and I think the previous exclusive Jane is probably my favorite one.
I want to customize him into Dutch.
Into Dutch?
Yeah,
what?
From Transformers.
Oh, God, what a waste of plastic.
This is how dare you speak things about the wonderful man. Yeah. Sweet, awesome Dutch.
Yeah, so I spend a lot of money. Before we get to my last review, Gobot of the Week!
Gobot!
This one is dedicated to Nick from Motor City Toy Store because it's Hans Cuff. Go Hans Cuff. Go Hans Cuff. Hans Cuff. He loves Hans Cuff. I mean, that is like.
Why does he?
I think it's because of the name, like Hans Cuff, like that. Look, I love Gobot.
I get Hans Cuff.
Hans Cuff, right, Hans Cuff. Yeah. He's like a German, police car. I look, Nick. I know you don't like Gobots and you think they're lame, but I'll agree with you. The names are a little bit curious, but the toy itself is great. It's a nice, clean police car. Total, like, what is that, like a late 70s, 80s cruiser. Hans Cuff is my Gobot of the week.
They're sweet next to Matchbox cars.
What, dude?
It's like a Matchbox car, but a robot. That's what I mean.
No, I agree.
That's what's cool about it. Like, when as a kid, you're like, you saw your buddy with it and you thought it was a Matchbox.
Right.
And then, holy shit, it's a robot, and you shat your pants.
You did. I agree.
Yeah, that's what's cool.
And you could put them in your pocket, and you could take it to school with you, and you could transform your Gobot. Hans Cuff was perfect. If you know what, Nick, we're going to give him a new name just for you. We're going to call him...
Nick's Cuff.
Nick Cuff.
Cuff.
Hans Nick Cuff.
That's a pretty goofy name.
It is a pretty goofy name.
Whatever.
But that's it, Hans Cuff. I'm not getting anything to stand today. Last but not least, for my reviews, I got a little overboard on toys this week, didn't I?
You're nuts, dude.
I found the first Jonesy action figure. Jonesy the cat. No, NECA finally got, any toy line finally got approval to do a Sigourney Weaver likeness Ripley, and this is from the original Alien. This is by NECA, and kudos, NECA. I think you did an excellent job. Beautiful sculpt. I think it looks like Ripley. Do you think? I mean, I was talking to another guy.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I think it looks pretty good. I was talking to another guy at the toy show. He's like, it doesn't look anything like Ripley. I think it totally does. Paint job is good. Articulation is good. Good accessories. Finally have a Ripley. I paid a premium for it, and I'm okay with that. I do want to find the other figures that I want.
What are the other figures?
Dallas in spacesuit, and then Ripley in spacesuit. So it's essentially
sweet?
Yeah, it is sweet, but I didn't want to pay premium.
Is it Ripley like half dressed?
No, but wouldn't that be cool?
I mean, not like I want to make it Sigourney, but yes, that would be sweet.
That would be
half came out of it.
Right, that would be intense. But it's a great figure. What's interesting is I think NECA is superior to all these Star Wars Blacks and all these Legacy figures, honestly. Except for, I will say... Yeah, let me just do this real quick. Oh. My opinion is I think their scale is a little too big. Like, I think they should... I think they should have started off like in more of a proper 6-inch scale as opposed to the like 7.5 inch. I think they're slightly too tall.
Look at her outfit, man.
It's good, isn't it?
Like, she's got 3 layers.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You're gonna break it.
Oh my god.
Just like you broke my Verlander.
That wasn't my fault.
No, that was all completely your fault.
That was I'll buy you a new one.
Yeah,
but look at her. She's got 3 shirts. I love it. Her undershirt, the mid shirt. That's beautiful.
NECA cares.
Yeah, they care. They're artists.
That should be their
artists.
tagline. They are artists.
We care.
They do. NECA cares. I would say Sigourney, this Ripley, it's a must for any fan of Alien. Which who isn't? If you're not a fan of Alien, then
don't watch this show.
Yeah, absolutely. And we can get into this debate too. But Alien is the superior of all the Alien.
Everybody knows that.
I
don't think anybody argues Aliens is better.
Alien is better.
Yeah, I don't think anybody argues that Aliens is better.
I think you're wrong. I think a lot of people think Aliens is better.
But they're 2 different movies. I mean, Aliens is probably one of the best sequels ever made.
I agree with that.
But it's not the same. It's not a horror movie.
No, you're right. It's an action movie.
Yeah, and it's like they're sort of unrelated, or you can't. I mean, they're completely related. But
I think you can like them both.
Yeah,
but I think you're wrong. I think there are some people who like Aliens better than Alien, and I'll say that like if I meet someone and they like Alien better than Aliens, then I automatically have a kinship and like an understanding of that human being. Mm-hmm. Now. That's not to say that if you say you like Aliens better that you're a bad person, because you're not. Aliens is a fine movie. It's very good, but I think Alien is the man. It's just the perfect movie. Yes, totally.
It's more atmospheric and it's more majestic and it's just.
It's
Aliens is a Vietnam movie.
It was when Ridley Scott was a good filmmaker. I mean, it was great.
He's gonna come back. I think the Martian.
You think that Martian is gonna
be good? It'll be okay, but it'll be. I don't know. I'll watch it.
Yeah, you saw Jurassic World. Do you want to? I mean, I didn't see it.
You know what? Everybody see Jurassic World. It's you know, like the 10-year-old boy in you will be very happy. It's fun. It's not. It doesn't take itself too serious. Chris Pratt can really act.
He's good.
Yeah, it's like he can act.
Was this movie necessary? Like, was it? I mean, I
necessary. No.
You know?
I mean, it was a. It was like a Jaws 3.
Oh, okay.
I
don't know if that's a really.
No, it's good. It was fun. I watched it with a grin on my face.
Okay.
I was into it. It was fun. It was useless.
Right.
But it was it was fun. I mean, it was like it finally worked. They had Jurassic World, which was a theme park.
Yeah.
And it's like it was sweet. I really enjoyed it. I don't know that much about the franchise.
Yeah.
It was my favorite one.
I think I'm probably gonna wait till DVD at this point, because usually, like, I don't know.
Too bad your kids aren't older.
I know.
If your kids were 10, it would be
definitely
fun, because they would be grabbing all on you.
Yeah,
in the
that'd be
theater. It'd
great.
be fun like that. But I don't think you'll like it on disc.
No, you don't think so?
You'll be like, that useless. It's sort of like it requires a theatrical experience, to be good. But.
I think, is Martian like the next? Oh no, we're gonna have to see Terminator Genesis together.
Yeah, I'm so excited!
I cannot wait to
oh God, we're gonna fight.
I know we're gonna fight. We're gonna brawl, dude. That movie looks so bad.
But
it looks
awesome.
so
it looks
bad.
Great.
It doesn't even look good.
It's got the Governator back in it, man.
That's fine. I have no problem with Schwarzenegger. I just think it looks like a straight from TV movie.
It does. It looks
like it's like a sci-fi network TV movie original movie. It's terrible. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff this week. Last episode, which was 13, you could pretty much just skip over that. We were just
don't watch that.
Yeah,
one.
that was pretty rough.
Yeah.
But this one, anyways. Please check us out on Instagram. I don't know why. I just know that you're supposed to do that because that's part of the whole gig. I do post a lot of fun pictures on there. Check us out on Facebook and like us and just help us out. Subscribe.
And comment.
Yeah,
please. We'll respond to every question, every comment, guaranteed.
Yes,
we
and
read
even if you think that we're a bunch of douchebags and we have no right doing this, just tell us that.
Yeah, you wouldn't be the first to think that.
Absolutely.
It's fun. Yeah, by all means.
Yeah, so subscribe, like, do all that stuff. Nerd out and
nerd
out. Yeah.
You know what we need?
What's that?
We need to like and have. Yeah.
How's the show, dude?
The show is incredible. It's the greatest experience of my life. I'm meeting people I haven't known. I signed a few autographs. It's great. Really getting out there, pounding the pavement on this.
Did you drink too much last night, Brian?
Of course I did.